Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, StrangeNet here. So I'm going to be doing a little bit of an industrial series, I think I'll call it. And basically what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be showing you my everyday to-day activities, what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, how I'm doing it. Basically, yeah, just going through all the ins and outs of what I do on a regular basis. Now these videos will start to be staggered, so basically there'll be a delay between me recording them and popping them out, just to give a bit of space so I can do stuff without people messing the market up and other things that I'm doing at the time. So we can see I've been building some 200mm autocannons. I can't deliver these at the moment because there's simply too many items. That's always it's always a good start. But yeah, I've been building these in bulk recently. I've got quite a few of the Tech2B PCs, and I just wanted to get through some of them. And at the time building them, they weren't massively profitable. So let's take a quick peek. So here we are. So we're looking at what, 500,000 plus installation cost, which is negligible. 500k plus invention of say 50,000, so 550. Yeah, aside for about 200k above, minus tax. However, what I've done, and I do this a lot with a lot of items that I intend to build and do, I'm not going to sell them at this price. I think the market's going to go up. At the moment it's relatively stable but down. You can see there's been a bit of an uptick. So I'm going to hold on to the ones I'm building at the moment, and I've put an order on at 850,000 ISK. Now I've listed 50 here. This is generally how I do it, and the reason I'm doing this is because I can just leave this now. I can start building the autocannons and whatever items I decide at the time, put a small order out, and eventually when this order gets hit, obviously I'll notice in my wallet that all of a sudden I have sold some 200mm autocannons, and that will give me basically an early indication that the price has now reached this without having to check it on a semi-regular basis. So I can just forget about this. You can see I listed these 5 days ago, and basically, yeah, I'm just going to forget about it for the time being. And obviously, if or when it does hit here, I will then start listing some more that I've produced. Now, obviously, if I listed all 5,000 units I've got, and it never reaches this, it's going to cost me a fortune to amend the sell price, and then go with the market, or basically the order will just drop out after a period of time. So I find this is how it works for me. I put in a small order and then just forget about it. It may never reach here. It may end up going down, and therefore I've only, lost a bit of time, and obviously the price to list 50 units. But I'm willing to wait. There's no rush for me, and yeah, that's what I'm doing at present. So over in Perimeter, I've been producing some stuff from the Tech2 BPOs that I have. I've been a little lazy, to be perfectly honest. As you can see here, we've got rather large amounts of these things stacking up now. I'm not currently building from them at this very second, but I want to get building back, and we've got 27 billions worth and 740 M3. Now, obviously, that won't fit in the freighter. I could potentially put on cargo expanders, but that would be a terrible idea. And again, transporting 27 billion ISK in one sitting is probably not going to be the best idea, and I highly I do not recommend it in any way, shape or form. So I'm going to have to break this down, and 30, God, even if I do 10 trips, if I break it down in 3 billion ISK batches, it's still going to take me 10 trips. So I may pay a hauling company to move some of this for me, to be perfectly honest, as I can't really be bothered. 10 trips, it's only one jump next door, but in a freighter, it's pretty painful, pretty slow, and I don't know, we'll see how we go, but yeah, basically keep on top of things. So one of the things I've been doing is in 00, I've been researching some blueprints. I've got all these capital constructions at 1020. They sell for about 300mm above what I bought them for, minus research cost at say 50mm, and then what, we've got 250mm profit per item times 10, 250 at 2.5 billion ISK. So not bad, but obviously I'm going to take these back to ISK, and I want to bring some others back with me. So one of the items I'm going to do is the capital computer systems. I want 5 of these. Let's get that done. And the other ones I want is the capital jump drives. I'm going to buy 5 of these as well. So there we go, all good and ready. Let's get that done. Get these into my shuttle. Yes, I like to live dangerously. So the swap's now been completed. I just need to get them back to Jitter. So yeah, currently on my way back to Jitter at the moment, and basically the reason that I do this currently in 0.0 is because the installation costs are much cheaper at the moment. I did do it all in Tama. If anybody's been paying attention, there is a new structure back in Tama where you can do some research, etc. But it is quite expensive compared to the old station that used to be there. So found that the yes, it's a bit more dangerous to transport things in and out of 0.0. But generally I've not had an issue personally, and you know, obviously it saves a substantial amount of ISK on the research costs, so that's why I've been doing it in 0.0. So we've got 2 jumps left to go, and all smooth sailing so far. Had a bit of troubles getting out the starter system that I was in, but now that we're underway, it's pretty fine. Again, is a shuttle the best thing to be moving blueprints in? Generally not, because obviously you can be smart bombed relatively easily, but it does align, so it is hard to catch. So yes, being smart bombed randomly would suck, and obviously for whoever smart bombs me it would be great, but the likelihood of that happening are relatively slim. And you can't scan someone's cargo if obviously you can't lock them. So as far as anyone's concerned, I'm just a random shuttle going through high sec. So I'm not overly worried. I'm not going through any systems like Yuandim. I forgot what it's called. But the system on the way to Jitter to Amar, where obviously the likelihood of something happening obviously increases massively. I have an insta-dock, which basically means that I have a safe spot on the Jitter station or in the Jitter station. So obviously when I warp there, I'm not landing with all the plebs at the entrance, so it makes it a lot safer. Someone could take a pot shot at me, but again, I'm not like to be bumped off, and that every so often when you warp to something and you're not quite in distance to dock, and then you have to slow boat it for the rest. Obviously with this I don't have an issue. I'm right literally in the middle of the station, so dock done, thank you very much, no worries. And again, for undocking, always use an insta undock. Makes life a lot easier, a lot safer, and especially if you're moving anything of any kind of value. So here we are back in station with the blueprints, and basically yeah, just transfer these over to red now, and we're good to get selling. So pretty much same as last time. I'm going to give away 9 of the skins. We've got 3 of the buzzard, 3 of the caracal, and 3 of the purifiers. Just put your in-game name in the comments section, and basically I'll pick the winners within the 24 to 48 hours. I will put a pin in the comments of the winners, so basically, you know, if there's a pin in there naming winners, then the competition is finished. If it's not in there, then obviously it hasn't finished. And so with that, I've installed some more autocannons to get building. Another, what, 20-30 million ISK, easy ISK there. So yeah, keep the merry-go-round going round and the ISK flowing slowly but surely. Again, you don't need to make stacks and stacks of ISK at a time. You don't always need the most profitable, but you need basically slow, consistent, reliable ISK making items, and that's what I always look at, which again, as I reiterate numerous times, is why I don't use third-party sites. I find my own items, and basically, you know, I just go from there without being tempted to build the things that are, you know, at the time the most profitable. Prefer slow, consistent ISK, and that seems to work for me. So I hope that kind of style video was a bit different to what I usually do. Again, sprinkled with information, stuff that I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and yeah, you know, again, there will be slowly but surely a delay in the action of the videos versus obviously you seeing them, as I said at the start. But yeah, let us know if you want to see more of this, and again, I'll run this for however long that there seems to be interest in it, instead of the general videos of specific instances of stuff, which I will continue to do, obviously, but again, just trying something a little bit different, and obviously get some more videos out there for you guys to see, because yeah, the comments that I had in the last video were, you know, very uplifting, and, you know, give me that push to carry on. So thank you for everybody's comments. They were very much appreciated, and with that, thanks for your time, thanks for listening, and I'll talk to you again soon.